Hmm. You going first? Me going first?
Sure.
Go
In
for
the
it.
bottom right, we have our blue Zerg from Clan Giant Bomb Squad. It is Anticitizen. At top left of the map, we have in the red and the Terran pieces, it is VyperX.
Hmm.
So,
Back to your earlier
yeah.
question. He didn't even know VyperX was Terran in the first place. It seemed like he had.
He might have forgotten entirely, yeah. Like, though he has the, he has been experimenting a little bit with the expansion style. The fact that he looks at this map and then he sees a giant ramp isn't going to bother him because he'll just do a one base stack. Like,
Probably.
and he's good at them. So,
I have to agree.
like, I don't know. It would actually be interesting if Anti-Citizen tries to do a one base attack that isn't Banelings, because I have a feeling Viper will probably hard counter it on accident. If he goes Banelings, that will probably happen in reverse.
Accidental hard counters are the best.
Or Viper will fast expand on a map where you probably shouldn't do this, and I will be like, oh god, oh nope, he's not. Okay, he's hiding a barracks in the natural. All right,
Well,
he's
is that really hidden though? I mean, if the Overlord was pathed, well,
yeah. If it was path slightly different, it would easily scout
well,
it.
the
The thing
second
is,
one
he
is
he
so.
probably doesn't know the hot. None of these players are going to know the proxy locations. These maps haven't really been thoroughly tested yet. This one has been used in Pro League though, so I don't know if either of them watched that.
Hmm. I don't know. I miss Pro League. I've been so bad about keeping up with StarCraft this season. Actually, I'm going to be missing Huck playing.
Yep. Well, I've not really watched any of the foreigner scene lately. I just haven't had time. I haven't even really caught up on Korea. I'm back in the semifinals somewhere. Like they just had the finals yesterday. I know who it was. Like I know who played in it, so technically it spoiled the other games for me. But
Oof, yeah.
it's not just about the results for me. I want to see like the games. They're so good.
Right.
But hmm,
Get an
yeah,
expansion out of Anti here, and a 3 racks out of Mr. Viper.
yep. To answer somebody's question from before, this is a gold player versus a former plat player. Except the VyperX hasn't played a lot in a long time, so
No,
I
Huck
don't know. I guess you would also consider him gold, but hey, guess what he's about to see?
is about to see the 3rd barracks. And it's pumping out Marines. That A button.
So it looks like Anti-Citizen's immediate response to seeing this is to go back and make sure that his macro is correct, and then deal with it later.
Oof.
He probably, yeah, he does. I don't think he knows exactly how many Marines are up there, but scouting that should give him an indication that this is something's happening. Also, they're both supply blocked.
Oh, he doesn't have anything at home, though, if these Marines make it in time.
I don't. Yeah, the rush distance on this map is looking to be actually a little longer than I thought, just because of those rocks there. Huh.
A lot to dance around, yeah.
I wonder if this is going to be one of those things where, other than the giant ramp, this map is actually very cleverly designed.
Where's
Where
this
like,
drone going? Don't tell me it's a 3rd. No!
okay, so Anti-Citizen saw that barracks and then interpreted the wrong thing, and I don't think he can do anything to stop this. He's gonna
No.
try and make lings. He's gonna try and make lings, but he's gonna lose all the drones here, or at least some of them. He's not fighting with them. That's good.
Gonna
Sacking the
bypass.
natural is a good attempt here, but Viper's not falling for it. He's running straight up into the main to attack. He's hitting overlords. Well, what a supply block Anti-Citizen for the number of drones he already lost.
Oh,
Lose another queen.
this is rough.
Queen's spawning immediately and dying. I think he's going to have enough spine crawlers up here to maybe secure the main. We'll see. But he's going to for sure end up losing this natural in this third base. Oh no, he already canceled the third. So we'll see if VyperX tries to push the issue from here, or he just takes the amount of damage that he's done and heads back home. Sad face, hug fighting. Oh, he's playing right now? Oh man, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
So at this rate, you may actually get to you may get to see part of it.
Yeah, Anti's in a whole bunch of trouble here. Those two spine crawlers, I mean, they're going to do a lot of damage to these Marines, but he's going to be so far behind.
This is tough.
It's
This
tough.
is tough. I mean, if nothing else, just the sheer amount of damage he's taken. But it looks like Viper's not making any attempt to get into a second base or try and
Yeah, no,
push
I think,
that edge.
I think
And
I think that's a mistake. I mean,
yeah.
these spine crawlers are easily going to hold up these Marines. It only takes 2 swipes to get them.
He's still a little bit behind economically. He'd prefer to be ahead in drones. He'd prefer to have the second base. But
he'd also prefer to be alive. So I think that he's got that going for him at least.
Like, I mean, he's got the defenses that he needs to stay alive from this point on. He's got a decent amount of larva that's just kind of hanging out here that these Marines will never kill unless we give them 30 minutes. And it seems like Viper's plan is to just hit that M button a bunch of times and then build a factory. Looks like to build siege tanks, I think. Oh no, he's got a starport behind that, so we're probably going to see Banshees in a second.
Ooh, veins.
Holy crap, those look amazing when they're teal. Or are they? Is that just the blue color? Yes, it is.
Yeah,
The strong colors. It's just to reinterpret it to teal. That's awesome. Also, the larvae are going to explode. Just a second here. More. Yep. You don't get to see that every day.
No, you don't. So we still got Marines coming across the map. He's pretty committed to this 3 racks here. Do you think he's got enough? Well, see, he's going for medevacs, not Banshees.
Now that Anticitizen has a Baneling nest, I think he can secure himself against the Marines. He needs to realize that there's more coming at him, though.
The Speedlings are good for
Okay.
the tanks, though, too. I mean, there's only one out. I guess it really depends on where it goes from here.
Did he build a tank?
There is one on the map, yes.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, that'll help out a little bit with this. So he's just going into medevacs. I thought he was gonna just... No, okay, now he's switching it over.
Huh. So he built one medevac while the tech lab was on the way.
He wants it just for draw purposes. He's not gonna get it for mass healing or anything. It's... This Banshee follow-up actually could be really good, because all the defenses have been geared against ground stuff, so if you can keep that relatively hidden, in good shape.
Tank is not going to feel very good.
Yeah, I think he's going to lose the natural again, at least.
Ooh.
Is there any way? No, it doesn't cancel. So that means... Anticitizen's going to try and get down there to defend this. Do you think they have... I don't even think the Banelings will be done before this dies.
Probably not going to morph in time, though. And the Marines are already pre-split.
6 Banelings, he probably will be fine. But, oh, well, look at that. Finally getting an expansion. VyperX is going to have the ability to continue mining at least as his first base becomes less and less mined. Here comes the attack. Ling's moving down the ramp. Everybody's just dead. Yeah, he just slaughtered that. I mean, except for losing the natural, he's at least taking care of his opponent's army, and he does have the ability to put on counter pressure now.
He needs to counterattack. There's really nothing at home. I mean, those Speedlings could really do some damage at this point, because he's focusing on his natural now.
So one thing that's going to help here is Anticitizen is moving up to Lair. So he's going to be able to morph in a Overseer pretty quickly if this Banshee shows up with Cloak. He still could get a lot of damage done, though. It depends on how he controls against it. There's the third base, or second base now. It looks like he's going to try and just put this down here. Yep. Like, fine.
Yeah.
Keep killing my natural. I'll take it later.
And Cloak is on the way. Do you think he's probably going to try and get some damage done beforehand, though? So, I mean, he's going to know this Banshee is here. Unless it sits in the natural.
Really, the only thing here to defend is this Queen. And the Banshee can pretty easily ignore it for a bit, actually. Here we go. So, flying unit that shoots down is here. And it's going to ignore that. He's going to try and start building a Spore Crawler to defend. But actually, nothing has died yet. There we go. Get some kills in. And wow, actually not doing so great. Huh. I think it's mostly just some miscontrols from Viper, though, and as you can see,
that Baneling is like, why can't I jump the cliff?
Not a lot of space here. Oh, if only he would just fire at the Baneling. The Baneling gets away!
The Baneling wanted to jump so badly, you could see it. Why don't I have wings?
Well, we do have some mining going on at this natural base down here. So we see at least not getting too much farther behind. VyperX has started to mine gas from his natural and is now building up his worker count. So it looks like we're transitioning to something that resembles a mid-game at this point. Zerg is definitely not where it wants to be for this. We'd love to be having that third base right now, or at least getting it up, but it's not going to happen for a bit, by the look of it.
He's a little behind it. He's geared for full bio here too. He's got Banelings and Speedlings. But a lot of Marauders coming out.
VyperX is traditionally very much a fan of the bio tank play, from what I can tell. He doesn't almost ever really go Widow Mines. So the Banelings are probably going to, if the tank count gets up enough, the Banelings are not going to be as effective against this. The Mutalisk will give him great counterattack potential, though, and the ability to shut down drops over time. Speaking of which, there's another Banshee.
Overlords see this coming in.
Detection is at the back of the base, not the front, so if the Queens get into a fight with this thing, it can cloak and kill them. But it looks like he's going to go straight for the mineral line, which is unfortunately not the right choice here, as he's now inside detection.
Got it cornered now.
Back out and be like, okay, I'll just shoot you. If I can't kill your workers, I'm going to kill your Queens. By the way, 2 Overseers being morphed, and those things morph quickly.
Yeah, they do.
Boom.
And the Banshee... 32
6
health.
6 Mutas just about to pop. He's going to be able to take care of the Banshee pretty quickly, and
Cloak's about to run out. And
only getting 2 kills on that hole, but there's no defenses down here. So he's going to get a couple kills out of this, at least make it feel a little bit more worthwhile. Shuts down the gas mining there as well. Ooh.
And the Mutas smack it in the face.
Yep. Okay. So, at this point, yep, he's finally taking that third. And I think we're transitioning into a normal game, kind of.
Transitioning into 20 lings is what we're transitioning into. Oh, yeah.
Is VyperX actually going to shoot those rocks down, or is he just positioning there? Okay, yeah, I think he's just positioning there. Alright, he's got the third command center up. It's going to move probably a little bit before he actually plants that down. But ideally doing it during this attack, as the Zerg will be preoccupied and unable to do much about it. Noises coming from the basement. Shut the door. Okay. Ooh, a lot of Marauders in this army. Very, very beefy. Look at that.
A lot of Marauders, tanks, and there's a Banshee for air support.
I don't know, is there enough? Yeah, there's going to be enough Marines, I think, to deal with that number of Mutalisks, or at least to discourage it. I mean, yeah, it's too much. He only has 8. I thought he'd have a little bit more by now, but it seems that he's been focusing his money into other units. So it's going to go up the back, break down the rocks, and then try and move up. Ooh, looks like he sees that the army's on the other side, and he's just going to pick off 3 Mutalisks.
Ooh, the tank.
Or actually get
hot
this fight
shots of the
started here.
Banelings.
Very good shots from the Banelings, in fact. I mean, onto the Banelings. Rocks are now down. Mutalisks should not be too much effect in this fight. Here comes the attack forward. Marines have decided to take the hit for the Marauders, which is kind of not the sense usually what I have to say after that. Unfortunately, there's pretty much not that much to actually deal with the Mutalisks anymore. There's really no anti-air here. So VyperX is just gonna, looks like he's gonna shoot forward here, try to take out the natural, and just get as much damage as he can until some more Marines show up. Again, the Mutalisk numbers are actually just small enough here that even this simple reinforcement of Marines should be enough to drive them back. And he's gonna go up to the main, maybe?
Is he running that direction?
Looks like he's just gonna sit on the ramp. This is a really good defensive location. Yep, GG.